Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to your extended. I just wanted to, I was talking names this morning, and I know I forgot some, so I'm going to say some right now. Andre Williams, hi. Daniel Caputo, hi. Timmy Butterfly 72, Lisa Scozilas, I love your name. Paul Z, I already said Doreen Campbell, I forgot you. Robin Stephen, I also forgot you. And she, these are people that I've seen a lot commenting, and I wanted to thank you so much. Sanjeev Mohanty, thank you. Thank you. I know that I see you guys all the time. Amy, Emery, I see you all the time as well. Thank you so much. Lisa L. Okay, so I'm just saying all these names. Dora Klein, I think I already said Ractor, I forgot you. K Monac 1, forgot you too. There's just so many of you, and I'm sending all my love to all of you, okay? Moonchild Forever. Yeah. Tracy. Oh, there's so many. Tlotlo, and I'm probably saying Tlotlo Kajeji. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but thank you so much. I'm putting my phone up above you so that I can do this reading I just wanted. And by the way, that was the wire too. My phone was out of power, so I'm going to charge it while I do reading here with you guys. Okay, so we were talking about visualization this morning. I visualize all of you having a wonderful life, okay? I visualize you just going about your day, feeling inspired, feeling motivated. By the way, this is Pisces Intuitive Energies Tarot. My name is Jane, and I like doing this twice a day for Pisces, okay? I'm here to help, to have Spirit inspire you. Yes, I am the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess all in one. I trust very much my intuition, but I'm also a very intellectual person. I like using my mind a lot. I always have. I use it as a tool, maybe sometimes a little too much, that it has caused me problems in life where I've tried to find a common sense in things that, well, just don't have an answer quite as of yet, okay? Especially when it comes to spirituality. But it's always been kind of working for me. So this is the cards that are coming out. If you don't want me talking so much, well, you're crap out of luck, and this probably is not the channel for you. Spirit is my constant companion, especially when I do these. And while I'm talking, the cards come out at the same time. Right. So this is how the ideas come through and how I can send people on their journeys of where they need to go, okay? So this is my inspiration, this is my energy, and this is my space, okay? And with the Eight of Cups, yeah, they're kind of saying what I just said. If you don't like it, move on, okay? We'll stay friends. I won't be insulted. I'm fine with that, but I will not be silenced or muted. Only Spirit can mute my ears. They don't mute my mouth, and I can tell you continuously, wow, can't speak, keep working hard at it for you, okay? Because everybody needs to feel like the star of their own life and continue working on balancing out all their chakras, such as these cards are telling me right here, okay? So this, if you ever have a reading with me, this is how I conduct them. I have conversations with you. We start talking. We get to know each other, and then Spirit puts their 2 cents in while we're talking with the cards, okay? That's just the way I do it, because they're like the third person in the room. They're a big third person because there's many of them, but they're there, okay? Right. Nightmares. What is this? Why are you guys giving me... What is that? I'm not getting it. Not understanding. Okay. 9 of Swords. Okay, we're both in bed. Okay, Spirit. Okay, right, thank you. Okay, so what they're saying is that it helps keep my nightmares away, helps me heal, knows that I'm with somebody, and brings stability into my life where there was none, okay? That's the way they've always been. They're helping. They give me the nightmare card. They're just saying that they've helped me in life through my nightmares, right? Yet they've always been with me. This is my card for my spirit guides. They always bring out this card because there's two of them that I know, and they've told me that we formed a trinity. So there's me, and there's Mona and Liam, and they're the ones who just, they're with me all the time. I feel them with me. They create that stability. It almost feels like we were a tree pack. You know, it's almost like I have my soul in the human body, but they came with me. They're like, we're like a package deal, okay? So that's the way I see it. That's the way I feel it. I wasn't always aware of it, right? So in this way, I'm renewable. This is a renewable opportunity, and this has been something that was gifted me, okay? Since I'm a child, it was gifted me, and it was something that was agreed upon. So like I said, even though I wasn't aware of it, I've always had this gift. It's always been with me. It was there for me to pick up and go with. So this is why it will never be hard for me to listen to Spirit. They let me know when they're here. They mute my hearing. They know. I know that if I want help, they'll give it to me, okay? So this is why when I pass the cards, as I am going to right now, to help us on how we can better visualize, Spirit is going to give us their wisdom. And that's what they're here for. They're here to share wisdom with our humanity, okay? Because sometimes we're not always, we're aware of it, but I almost feel that sometimes we're just so busy with the rest of our senses that, I don't know, can't see the forest for the trees maybe? I think that's how visualization gets muddled. We block ourselves with the other senses, or what we perceive as reality, or what we can or can't do, okay? Yeah. Right. Okay, this is what I was seeing. This one didn't want to come out. I'm sorry, you guys, but this is the one. Divine Matrix, okay? There's a divine matrix coming through here, and that is what that is. I'm going to, and master number 44, absolutely. Yeah, I know I said I wasn't going to do that anymore, but that wasn't the card. This was the one. The realm of spirit, the knowledge that we are all divine beings, part of a tapestry, weaving our dreams into the fabric of reality, synchronicity, learning to trust the way things unfold. Exactly, okay? We see things as reality. I want it, I want this, and then it's supposed to happen, okay? It's supposed to manifest into reality like right now. It's like going to the store. We go to the store and we bring our money and we go here, and then we have it in our hands, and we think in our very earthly human way that that's the way everything works, and it's not. Okay, there's more going on than this, okay? So you have synchronicities, you have things that come together, things that need to come together, okay? And then life moves forward. And we might not always understand, and that we've been talking about as well. We might not always understand how things are moving forward, but they do, okay? And we get trapped in the idea that this place is separate parts with spaces in between, like money for things, and then we get the things, and then it makes it real. It's all so very separate things when they're not, okay? They're not. Because the true quantum spiritual nature of reality can be confusing for us, okay? Because we're very linear. You have to realize that there's so much more than what we can see, feel, and touch, okay? Imagine that everything possible under the sun is waiting to be claimed. In other words, it's already been there. It's already happened, okay? before you've even imagined it, what we were talking about this morning, okay? Before you've even imagined it, it's already there, okay? You're not separate from what you desire to manifest. Everything is intrinsically connected within a vast living web of light, a divine matrix. Even that which you have not yet observed as part of your life experience is still connected to you. It remains dormant until you choose it, okay? Life operates on life's terms as well. You don't live in a vacuum. So you are surrounded by a multitude of realities that were brought to life by others. Exactly. That's what I was talking about this morning. How do you think all these wonderful things came to be? Okay? They can surely affect you if you allow them to, but as your thread, your luminous life force, your courageous dream is part of the tapestry of life. You're being invited to be conscious of the pattern you're weaving. Okay? Again with the spiral, you guys, okay? You see that? Again with the spiral. This dirty thing. Isn't it amazing to know you have such power inherent in you just by being alive? You will see evidence of the truth of this divine matrix today. It is in you. What you do matters. All manner of miracles are waiting for you to lay claim to them. Ready? It's saying, are you ready? Okay? So remember that, you guys. Okay? Remember that this, you have it within you. Underneath is healing the heart. This is more important than the other one, okay? This is healing. This is healing you, healing your heart, healing the world. We had healing the ouch this morning. Let me take one of these now. Okay. Oh, that we had just had this morning, embracing with the other deck. Remember? I embrace and love all of my life. That's exactly it. Embrace all of your life. Even the parts that you can't see, even the parts that you're trying to manifest. Okay? Remember that. Remember that. Okay. Moonology? Why not? Let's do Moonology. It's kind of an oddball, but we'll see what they bring out in this one. Okay? They're such pretty cards. It was a full moon last night, so this is appropriate. All right. I'm just one day late. Emotions are running high. Take time to breathe out. We've already gotten this one. It's kind of weird, huh? Okay, so what do these mean? What do these mean, Spirit? Emotions are running high. Okay. Well, maybe. Let's see what that means. Oh. Okay. It just came out again with the High Priestess. Your emotions may be running high right now because you're tapping into your inner wisdom. When you open yourself up to things, when you kind of like, you know, lay yourself open to the vast universe, you may be bringing in some really higher feeling emotions than what you have. It's not just about the mind now. You're using all parts of yourself, maybe parts that you haven't been used to using in a while, okay? So they're saying that when your emotions are running high, both these cards are together, okay? Take time to breathe out. Take time to, all right, everything's going to be okay, okay? So they're saying just don't worry about it, okay? Things may feel a little out of whack for you, okay, a little bit. Maybe you are dealing with the emotions of the full moon yesterday, okay? Right. Right. It's left you contemplating a lot. This is what it's saying. That some of you, it maybe have left you contemplating on what truly makes you happy in this world, okay? We were talking a lot about, is it the ultimate destination that makes you happy, or is it just the working at what you really want that makes you happy? If you're constantly happy working away at the things that, you know, you would like, and you're happy with the journey of getting there as well, such as this, you know, you've got it all. You've got to step up on a lot of people. People find themselves yearning for things all the time, okay? But they get to the point sometimes where if they actually reach the point where they want, they find out that the yearning was more interesting than the actual destination, okay? So just make sure that what you're yearning for is actually what you want, okay? That's all I'm getting for that. So I'm going to leave that there. Am I going to use these? I've been using those. Yeah, they feel pretty good. Oops. I'm going to get one of these, and then we're going to start. See what else Spirit has to say. As I enjoy people, I attract enjoyable people. Okay. It can be people or things, I would say. I want great relationships. I so enjoy nice, clever, funny, energetic, stimulating people, and I love knowing that this planet is abundant with them. It seems that the more I enjoy people, the more people whom I enjoy come into my experience. I love this time of spectacular co-creation. All right, so I see this as Spirit saying that you should also always endeavor to cultivate relationships with people who are like-minded to you, okay? If you're constantly trying to prove or convince people of the manifestations of what you want, and them being very critical or unbelieving or just not at the same stage in your life, it kind of drains your energy. Not just kinda, it does drain your energy, okay? If you're the kind of person who says, I see a purple elephant with yellow polka dots, you should at least have one friend who says, I completely see that too, okay? You need somebody who is on the same level as you, okay? Who can play with you, who can imagine things with you, okay? It's always good to have that person without them judging you as just out there or crazy, okay? And to tell you the truth, I think there's been too much of that where people don't let people go trip the light fantastic of imagination. If there were more people willing to let people just have their beautiful fantasies and visualizations and imaginations, what a better world this would be, okay? And I'm not talking people who are always like not seeing the truth in anything, but people who actually bring a little bit of flavor in life is not a bad thing, okay? It really is not a bad thing to have. Okay. All right. What else, Spirit, today? What else, Spirit, today? Queen of Pentacles. To me, right now, all I hear is Queen of Fairies, okay? Grounded, but also, like, very much in nature, okay? All I see right now is somebody laying down with a blade of grass in their mouth, looking up at the clouds. Okay, being very earthed and connected to the planet, but yet still seeing all these beautiful clouds and visualizing animals, whatever you want to visualize. Okay, this is the image that they're giving me. Okay, so this is somebody who is very grounded to the planet, but yet still very connected to their imaginations. So they're saying finding the balance between this is really the secret sauce, okay? It is really the secret sauce. And by the way, yearning for something, you're saying, is not a bad thing. Just make sure that what you're yearning for is really what you want, okay? That's what you're really passionate about, okay? Finding the clues is fun. Finding the answers is fun. Getting to destinations is fun. They're saying to also really rely on them, okay? Rely on spirit, on your guides to help you along, okay? They're an underutilized source of inspiration. They're an underutilized source of help, okay? Because simply people do not acknowledge their existence. And it's too bad, okay? We all know at some point in life, I can tell you, even the bigger skeptic in my lives that I've talked to, people who have been part of my family, people who have been part of my life, have mentioned that it's strange that certain things have happened in their life, things that they were not able to explain. And I can tell you right now, it is part of this power that we have, okay? Right. We need to keep talking about a different perspective, okay? With this will bring harmony, and also it's right underneath as I enjoy the people, I attract enjoyable people, okay? This is what we need. We need more people with different perspectives, and we need people who are on our side, okay? Like I said, the masses dictate what this world is going to be about, okay? I know that the powers that be have had the powers to change or dictate what's been happening in our life because they've had money and riches to do so, you know, in ways to, oh my God, these cards don't want to behave. Yeah, we've had people who just have been able to manipulate us through money, through advertising, okay? But it's, the world is changing. It's not quite as what it used to be, okay? They still advertise, but we still got to keep working at it, okay? This is what they're saying, hard work. We have to keep going at it, okay? We have to keep the connection between our spirit and our planet alive, okay? And we also have to put it in ways, I love this. This is a Page of Wands. This is a pretty packaging for me, okay? This is when I see this. We have to find new impulsive ideas on how to even market ourselves, to tell you the truth. It's to present it to people in such a way that instead of going, oh, well, that person's crazy, lock them up for having these, you know, elephants with the purple elephants with the yellow polka dots, to a way that people will go, that sounds interesting, okay? So it's more being fearless. It's being fun. It's learning to use this energy to meet the goals that we need to bring forward in life, in our life, okay? So that we can just be fun-loving, enlightened, beautifully walking the earth people, you know? I don't know. I don't know how to say this without saying, like, because they're showing me, like, not like in the 60s and 70s where there was, like, flower power, where people were just like, love, not war. You know, it sounded more like a cult. This is different in the way that it's coming through. It has to be different in the way we bring it through. Less of a cult-like movement, more of a lifestyle, just a way of being, okay? We don't have to be flower children. We can just be who we are, okay? I can still be the Queen of Swords with my intellect, but believe in things that I know are there without being able to exactly put proof to it, you know, like, I know what I know, and that's just what I know, and that's what I keep saying. I don't need to make excuses, and I don't need to be a flower child. I can just be myself, okay? We're shooting for the individual more than the cult. But the thing is that they're saying to put it in a package that you're happy with, okay? Make it beautiful in your own way. Don't, propaganda is the word that's coming in. Don't use any propaganda, okay? Strength of will, inner strength, the way you see it. Just bring it forth with the strength of your beliefs, okay? You can believe in yourself and there's nothing anybody can do about it, okay? You have to be like brave inside of yourself. You have to trust. You have to be self-assured, okay? And trust your instinct and your inner strength, okay? Find the balance between logical and spiritual and everything, okay? And increase your personal power by focusing on your inner light and your inner strength, okay? All right. Boy, you guys, you're making it hard today. Making it hard to bring this forward. You know, I understand what they're trying to say. It's just that in the world we live in, it's not always such cut and dry. It's hard to be an individual in the world, and the world comes out, right? Right. So it's an integration, okay? It's going to be an integration of the past phase, what we've learned that's no good, to, or not working, or not to the benefit to the human race, okay? Into the integration of a new phase, okay? For certain things, it's time to move away from them. For other things, it's time to move into new things, to try new things, and that is the big one, okay? It's an ending for a beginning, and that's always been in the cards to do. That I know. It was always meant to happen. Here we have the King of Pentacles again. We had him last time, okay? He is just somebody who is successful and stubborn. He is stubborn, okay? But he is a sensible giver. He is somebody who is very connected to this planet, okay? This is not just for the good of spirit. This is good. This is for the good of this particular planet, this humanity, this journey, okay? Upgrades, if you want to call them. We need to do upgrades to the way our human journeys are unfolding when we come here, so that we can have a better place, okay? A nicer place to experience things, okay? Now, I know there's a lot of contrast, but a lot of it is like, wow, that's a lot of contrast. In other words, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain. I just find that this planet needs to be moving in a different direction. I find that that's what they're trying to do now. They're trying to say, okay, that's enough, okay? We just need to find new ways of doing things, to adapt to newer ways of fulfilling what we need to do, okay? This is like change, new choices, and trying to deal with this with ease and grace, okay? Weighing the options instead of always falling back into what's known, okay? So, yeah, they're just talking of really looking outside the box. I really feel that, see? Outside the box, away from anxiety and isolation. Isolation is, you feel isolated when you're outside the box, okay? So this is feeling excluded. There's too many people feeling excluded from the whole. And this is anything that you do in life, if you really think about it, if you guys are thinking of different things to do, if it has to do with music or anything that you're coming out with and in love, you'll realize that there's some component of it that is reconnecting people together. And that is what really Spirit is talking about. We have to try to reconnect to each other. We have to try to somehow figure it out, okay? This is all part of a divine matrix. Something that we haven't been embracing in a long time, okay? It might be a lot to take in when you're thinking about it, but just simply do a lot of breathing, okay? Let your emotions may run a little higher, because this is something that involves all parts of us. That's too many. That's something that involves all parts of us, okay? The important part is to make sure that we find the people who are adapting just like we are, who are part of our tribe, okay, so-called tribe. Okay, you have the King and the Queen of Pentacles here in this reading, also showing that there are pairs of us that are really connecting to each other, okay? We're not alone in feeling this way, for sure. There are other people on the planet who feel quite disconnected of the status quo. They're reminding us to please always check into that untapped thing. Even if you think to yourself, this isn't spirit, this is just me talking, it might not be. Okay? You'll start noticing differences or synchronicities, which is the big thing. It's a synchronous thing. You know, you think of a song and then you hear the song. That's a thing, okay? It gives you a different perspective. It also gives you more harmony in your life. Absolutely. You got to remember that, okay? The more that you shift towards that direction, the more harmony you're going to feel. You just got to keep working at it. Present it in a new way. In a way that people will just think, you know, that sounds pretty nice, okay? Just like that oasis I was talking about this morning in the middle of the city, okay? Something that puts a pretty bow on it, that people will less think like, that's ridiculous. No, it's not ridiculous. It's possible. See? We went from ridiculous to possible. And it's going to take a lot of strength. It's going to take a lot of you following that inner impulse, okay? And balancing it out. Okay? But this is integrating from the old into the new, letting go of what no longer fits and just kind of moving forward in where you're going. Okay? And do it. Remember, this is for the planet you live in. The Pentacles is all about the groundedness and the planet that we are on right now. And this is you being adaptable. Practice speaking positively about other people and events, especially the future. Right. Okay? When you talk about the future, this is one thing that they want to talk about. A lot of people, if you hear a lot of people going, oh, how are we ever going to make it in the next 10 years or the 20 years or at the rate the world is going, okay? It's time to change that. It's time to start talking about where the world is going and how you're going to change it, okay? And the people who don't believe you, well, you just got to set them aside, okay? And you've got to keep going. Know thyself. It is the most important task you have. I like this one because it's always talking about just believe in you, okay? Believe in you and know who you are. Know what you want in life, okay? Have you had that conversation with yourself yet? Do you know what you want in your life, Pisces? Do you know where you're going, okay? Very important. When I connect to the spiritual realm, I open the door to receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. I love that there's a tree, but it also looks like a person reaching up, okay? Tree of life. It's the most balanced thing we have on the planet. It utilizes everything. It doesn't really ask for nothing. It adapts to everything. I love this, especially with the adapting card right here, okay? Remember that you can adapt to a lot in your life as well. Remember that. It's so important. Well, I feel I've given you all I can for today. We're going to pick this up again tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you lots of love and light, Pisces, okay? I find that Spirit keeps talking a lot about messages about us just kind of getting together to build up the vibration and energy of the world in such a way that we can just become like a really loud speaker for and in favor of being open and being spiritual and being just very simply, I don't know, very simply happy in our own lives and doing our own thing, okay? And finding happiness and peace and beauty in everyday life. And then just by being who we are, we're spreading it out to the world so that other people can feel the same way. And I think that's really important to keep that in your goals of life as well. Okay? And don't think you're alone in your wishes for these things or these beautiful things that you're bringing out. Trust me, there's people who are very much the same as you. They feel the same, okay? They would love to see your dreams, your visualizations come to life so that they could share in them, okay, and be in awe of them. Because when you inspire somebody else with what you create, you're actually helping them create their own need to visualize and create their own beauty in their lives, okay? Wow, that was pretty profound. Thank you, you guys. Lots of love and light. Blessings. I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourself. Bye.